The small cafe on Willow Street was always the same. A cozy corner, warm light spilling from the windows, and the comforting hum of quiet chatter and clinking cups. But to Amara, it was more than just a place to work. It was where her heart wandered every day. As she moved between the tables, serving coffee and pastries, and stealing glimpses of the one customer who made her pulse quicken, Adam. Adam had been coming in for the past 6 months, always at the same time, always alone. He ordered the same thing every day, an espresso with a splash of cream, and a slice of almond cake. Simple, predictable, and in those small rituals, Amara found herself drawn to him, even if she never knew much beyond his name and his taste in coffee. He was polite, quiet, but there was something in the way he looked out the window, when he sat by the corner booth, something that made him feel like he was waiting for something, or someone. Every day, as she set his cup on the table, Amara told herself, maybe today he'll notice me. Maybe today, he'll see me the way I see him. But he never did. She laughed to herself sometimes, standing at the counter, wiping down a cup with a cloth, watching him from across the room. Of course not. Why would he notice me? She was just the waitress. A pretty face, a nice smile, but nothing special. To him, she was just part of the cafe's backdrop. A fleeting presence, someone to take his order and bring his food. He never lingered on their small conversations, never asked about her day, or gave any hint that he might feel something more. But Amara kept hoping. Every smile he gave her, every thank you he offered, felt like a secret message. But on this particular Tuesday, something was different. When she approached his table to deliver his usual order, Adam looked up at her, not just with the usual polite smile, but with something else in his eyes. For the briefest moment, she swore she saw a flicker of something more. Curiosity, maybe? Longing? She almost didn't trust her own instincts. "Hi, Amara," he said, his voice soft, a little hesitant. She blinked. He had never said her name before. Her heart skipped. Did he remember me? Did he finally notice? "Hi, Adam," she replied, forcing a calmness in her voice that she didn't feel. "How's your day going?" "It's been okay," he said, but then paused, as if he was carefully considering something. "Actually, I've been meaning to ask you something." Amara's breath caught in her chest. This was it. This was the moment. Maybe it was happening now, the moment she had been waiting for. She gripped the edge of the table a little too tightly, trying to steady her hands. I was wondering if you'd like to go out for dinner sometime," Adam said, his eyes meeting hers. "I've been coming in here for months and, well, I feel like I never really get to talk to you. I always see you, but we never really talk." Amara blinked. She must have heard him wrong. There was no way he was asking her out. She must have looked confused because Adam quickly added, "I mean, if you're free. I just thought maybe we could talk more outside the cafe. You know?" For a moment, Amara could hardly believe what she was hearing. She had spent months wondering if he'd ever see her, if he'd ever notice the small gestures, the lingering glances, the way her heart seemed to beat in rhythm with his presence. And now, it was happening. It was real. Her smile came slowly, as though she was still processing the words, still testing them against the reality she had built in her mind. "I'd like that," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Adam smiled then, a genuine smile that made her heart race. "Great. I'll pick you up Friday night?" "Friday works," she said, the words coming more easily now. The room around her seemed to fade out as she looked at him. And in that quiet moment, as he stood up and waved goodbye, she couldn't help but think that maybe, just maybe, it was worth all the silent waiting. Because in the end, love wasn't about being noticed right away. It was about being there, every day, hoping that one day, someone would see you the way you had always seen them. And for the first time, Amara believed that maybe, just maybe, that day had come.